offensively when you go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He doesn't make it very far. Tackled at his own 10-yard line.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
1st and 10. It's McCarthy. Fits it through the middle. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
They're set up at the 35 now. Running back, motioning right. 1st and 10, here's McCarthy. He throws a bullet to the center of the... And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And he's going to score. Pick 6 for Dallas. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Starting from the 5. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Trying again after the pick. McCarthy. Completed over the middle. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work.
And they get to him right behind the line on this one and take him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing 3rd down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Taking a shot deep here. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
4th and forever coming up. They are going for it. McCarthy. He's looking deep once again. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Dak off the play fake. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys grow their early lead to 13. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. To the line now. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That'll be caught by Adam Thielen. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Chased out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. It's McCarthy. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Jerome Clark. And the Cowboys take possession down inside the 30 after the interception.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Running right side. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. We keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking inside the red zone. Gets him on the in route. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage, to make that in cut and make the catch.
Now for the first time, they turn to the rookie from Texas. And he'll make his way through for a pickup of 4. Nose of the football inside the one. Here's second and goal. Blue again. And he will not be denied a second time. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys stretch their lead.
The color font that you use, I use the exact same font and the color of font on my videos in all my videos.
To 21. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. It's the Cowboys out in front. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
You just did it for your company.
Dexter, because my cousin came late, and he was trying to find a liquor store. I said, it's some here, but it was Dexter's. He brought it.
Oh.
So I just brought him another bottle.
Oh, you like tequila?
Yeah.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds the in route complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Now McCarthy. And this one is launched downfield. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Savon Rebel with the pick. They've helped them get this early lead, Brock, and they are just continuing to do their part to try to push this game further out of reach.
Yep, stepping on the gas. That's twice in a row now. Interceptions the last 2 drives. Now this offense has an opportunity to continue to build momentum and build on this lead.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. First and 10. First down. Here's Dak. And that one falls incomplete. So it would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up second down. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess. Even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Third down, and they need to get 10.
Yeah, here we go. I take 46. 46.
Again, it's Blue. They stop him after a gain of
Oh, come on.
Leaves him looking at 4th down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. Great work by the coverage downfield, buys him enough time to catch him outside the pocket. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. McCarthy throwing here. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Taken in by Addison, left side. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Going again now, McCarthy. Brought in left side by Jefferson. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Again, McCarthy to throw. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings get it back to a 14-point game. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Dak out of the pistol. That's incomplete left side. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long. So 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Here we go, 46. 47.
Prescott now on 3rd down. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. Big man's showing up the yards. And they're going to have it all the way down near the 25. We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. And it's the Cowboys with a 1st and 10. Going left side, Williams with it. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and the move sticks.
He's able to get this down to the 13. Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there. That's going to be a penalty.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard
Broke the plane
line.
before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5.
Go right in.
Working from the pistol, Prescott. Dialing up a receiver screen. He's actually going to lose yards here. They take him down at the 10-yard line.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
And he might be close to this league growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Jump down.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Williams will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
That one's incomplete in the end zone. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Here we go, kid. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46. Hey, kill.
3rd and goal, Prescott. Completed to his running back. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. A very short kick here from the right hand.
That's the type of long, sustained drives that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Oh, and he eats the hit to bring it into that. Right near the 25-yard line. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. 1st and 10. It's McCarthy. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He looks like a quarterback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys are going to have a little fun with him in practice this week because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He's going to try another deep one here. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Intended target that time was Aaron Jones. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. No throw, 3rd and long. He's loaded another one up. Brought in inside the 20. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings chop some of the lead off before the half. Jordan Addison, the touchdown.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement. Whenever they take a deep shot, it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Back to throw it. On screen here to Blue. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Yeah, here we go.
Looking to throw. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. He's back to throw. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Yeah, here we go. I think.
Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the 2nd half. We're underway. Turpin with a return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go.
Tap to the air here. We've got a screen to the running back. Reaches the 40. Jaden Blue. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, and pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage big time.
38, Vikings 21. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. McCarthy to throw it. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
A loss of 13 yards. It's 3rd down.
Working quickly here. On 3rd and long, it's McCarthy. Trying for the deep ball. He's got it deep downfield.
Top, baby.
And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings start the 2nd half with some needed points. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Reichert on for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings cut the lead down to 10. just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. First call here coming from the shotgun. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he'll pull his way in for a 4-yard pickup.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 5.
Kill.
Dak off the play fake.
Yo.
His first real mistake. That's intercepted. Byron Murphy picks it. And the Vikings are finally stopped on the return. They'll still take over on the edge of the red zone.
First and 10.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run here with Jones. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Vikings parlay the interception into points. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Turpin with a return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. First down, here's Dak. Couldn't find a completion on first down. George Pickens, the intended target. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw in coverage too many times, you'll be more interceptions.
Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. Play brought to an end by Jonathan Grenard.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Prescott now to throw on third down. This is caught by Blue. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Going for it, it's Williams. He gets the first and goal to the 45. And now he's going to head out of bounds after a nice gain. They come through with a massive gain there on fourth down, 24 yards, and it's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Dak now from the gun. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And it's going to be second down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. From the gun is Prescott. Skips it short of his man. That brings up fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Shotgun snap and give to Blue. And this one's overwhelmed. They drive it backwards and off the field with this turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
On the move, past the 40. He has room past the 25. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
I can guarantee you that's going to be until the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. The back grabs it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver.
And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Vikings take a 3rd quarter lead. J.J. McCarthy the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings take a 4-point lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Prescott here from the gun. Deep shot off his back foot. Big game downfield. This is going to be down to looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Running it after the penalty. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Sanders on the shotgun handoff. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Vikings into the nickel for this 3rd down play.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
We go right back to Sanders. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing.
At the 15-yard line.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
In the red zone on 1st. Escapes the pocket. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Here's Dak. Screen here for Williams. He's actually going to lose yards here. They take him down at the 10-yard line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
This is Maffa. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Here we go, 47. Gun. All right, 26.
They'll look to run with Williams. The makings of a goal line stand here. No gain on the run, and now it's 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Forced back to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 4th quarter lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys push their lead to 3. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Finds him on the crossing route. The 40. Into the red zone. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a quick punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Buys time, rolling right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
A little bit of chaos, right? When the play breaks down, trying to find a connection and get on the same page, just couldn't do it. I'll tell you this, though, and what I do like is you live to play another down. You don't risk the interception, and you throw it out of bounds.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal. A give left side to Jones. And he will get into the end zone for a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 4th quarter lead. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings take a 4-point lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the carry, it's Maffa. Dropped by the first guy he had. No gain on that 1st down run. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And it's caught. This is Phil Mafah. And this one doesn't go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
He'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Prescott, first and 10. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
Second and 12 at the 48-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys needing 4 points. After the sack, defense has got to be feeling good. Here comes second and 12. Jack to the air here. Completed over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Dallas. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll go from the gun with Sanders. He's dropped a big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. Here he is to throw. That's Lamb running slant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
Third and 6.
Throwing now. Set up the screen here for Mafah. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
Kill. We're going to 54. Why ain't?
Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? Penalty hurts them, but they're still going for it here on 4.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take. Why ain't? Then we're going to 53. 47. Here we go, 46. 26.
Desperation time here. Throw caught by his running back. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, break off the first down.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
He'll look to throw it. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Extra point upcoming. This to put it to a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. Here we go. Setting up to pass. just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it and nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw.
Shit, had it.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Savannah Revel with the pick. And the Cowboys make the play that should win them this game.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
On the give, it's Sanders. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. 1 final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And with the start they had in that first quarter, Brock, it is no surprise to see them come away with a victory at the end. They really did all they could to put this out of reach early. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.
And then also there's a Washington